Former UFC champion Holly Holm fights Irene Aldana this Saturday at UFC Fight Island 4. And you can watch the entire event live by signing up for ESPN Plus for just $5.99 per month or $49.99 for 1 full year. Don't wait. Click on the link in the description and sign up for ESPN Plus today.
What did you make of the tweet saying like, hey, you guys want me to come back down and get my bet real quick? And all that?
That's whack. That's so whack. Hey, have you ever met a guy that's so out of touch? Like, he's out of touch. It's like, okay, John, then why not just go, hey, I was afraid of Dominic Reyes. Now I want to go back to 205 and fight Jan Blachowicz because he beat Dom. Like, that's crazy. Why would he do that? Like, I mean, who does that? Who does that?
It was a little off-putting, right? I mean,
he could have fought Reyes. This could have been him and Reyes yesterday. This was supposed to be him and Reyes.
Or him and Jan.
Yeah, he gave up the belt. He gave up the belt and said, I want to fight heavyweight. But now maybe I'll go back. Like, how could you be so out of touch? I don't get it. Well, that's your friend, man. That's your guy. I saw you walking around Albuquerque with that dude, and you got a stench on you. I mean, there is a stench to you that I just can't. I mean, ugh. That was you walking around Albuquerque.
I don't know. I think John is not happy with me these days.
I mean, that's your friend. That is your boy over there kicking people while they down and just pretty much admitting, I didn't want to fight Dominic Reyes, but I'll fight Jan Blachowicz. I mean, that's crazy, man.
I don't know how to do a Malak.
Do me a shrimp. Do me a shrimp right now.
I don't know even how to do a Malak. I'll give you a
chip. I'll follow you if I wanted to. I'll grab your collar right now.
You'll never put a gi on your body, on your skinny body. Put on a gi on your skinny body. Huh? Talk about jiu-jitsu with me. You're crazy.
That's how you do.
Give me time. Let me just work. I'm still working. And, I'm getting better. So now you can just say I'm the best light heavyweight in the world.
I saw Diego, and Diego was great. I said hello. I gave him a hug. And whatever, I mentioned his Instagram, his kid, my kid, and I don't know, stuff like that. Oh, your oldest looks like you, mine looks like me, and that kind of stuff a little bit. And, we had a nice little thing, and then he walked away. I went back down, I'm talking. So then a guy comes over with the mask on. Now, I'm thinking he's a little guy. I'm thinking it was one of the UFC guys. And when I don't know somebody, a lot of times I pretend like I know him because I don't want to be mean. Guy comes over to I'm sitting down, the guy comes over. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? I go, Dean and Brian? So then I sit back down, and then he starts talking. And once he starts talking, I go, oh, no. Oh no!
Did you recognize the voice or the face? Did he still?
No, when he took the mask on, he started talking, and he started talking about Diego, and that's when I put it together.
Yeah.
And I go, oh no, oh boy,
Yeah.
oh. So I'm like, here I am now. I'm just stuck talking to this guy.
I'm just saying, when we see things, it'd be nice to acknowledge the comparison there. It'd be nice to acknowledge that what just happened to that man could have definitely happened to Diego, and it clearly didn't.
So at first he's talking how he doesn't understand the I mean, you've seen it. He's basically saying how the last guy, that Russian guy that fought Michael Pereira, that what happened to him didn't happen to Diego, and how come nobody's talking about that?
You're bringing up Michael Pereira. I think the guy's his friend.
Pereira?
Yeah, Pereira. Don't you're gonna fix my fucking pronounce shit?
No,
oh yeah,
I'm just sitting here.
And then you're bringing up, oh man, it's amazing how people don't bring up how Diego, look at his fight with him. I thought that fight was shit.
One part that they didn't get on the film there was I was telling them that, well, it's not about surviving. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could say Diego survived the fight and whatnot, but he, it's about imposing your will. So I said that, but then he kind of kept going, and then he started mentioning. Once he started mentioning about me not knowing his name, and dude, right. And I'm not even going to mention it now, but I didn't know his name.
When I'm being brought up and you don't even want to say my name,
I don't do it. How about this? Honestly, I don't even know you.
That's my
How
point.
about that?
Yeah.
I swear, Jimmy. I swear to God. I mean, you put a gun to my head, I wouldn't know his name. So I just knew him as Diego's weird coach, So once he starts talking about that, I just started getting annoyed,
Disdained with me so much you can't even say my name, bro. Like,
Dude,
that's kind of cold. Like,
I told you already, I don't know your name.
Okay.
What's your name again?
Joshua.
Joshua, okay, good. Dude, yeah, school does something or other. I understand.
Okay.
Listen.
You can see how that right there is like a little, like...
You know why?
You know what
I
I'm saying,
don't give a fuck.
It is what it is. I mean, you saw the way it went down, and I got him out of there. But it's like, I want to know, like, hey, dude, what are you thinking? What is your thought? Your guy's fighting in 2 days. I haven't... Dude, if I talked about you, I don't even remember it. It must have been the last time Diego fought, which was probably months ago. We could look up when he fought Michael Pereira, but it was months ago. He's mentioning that I'm purposely not mentioning his name, and dude, really, this is what you're thinking about when you've got a fighter fighting in 2 days? You're not getting credit? Get the fuck away from me, dude.
You can see how that right there is like a little, like...
You know why?
You know what I'm
I
saying,
don't
right?
give a fuck. I'm with my friends having breakfast. You trying to come over here and make some kind of grandstand.
So now, today, in the aftermath, I get a DM, I get messages from Diego Sanchez, and it's just all videos of him and this guy doing things. So Jimmy, like, listen, I like Diego, dude. I don't want to shit on anybody's parade. You want to hang out with this guy and kick an orange ball and he's blowing bubbles, you're punching him, and do what you want to do. It's not my cup of tea. But it's like, if he wants to do this and he wants to do seminars with the guy, he wants to maybe retire and open up a school with this guy or do something. I'm saying whatever makes you happy, it's awesome. And I don't want to ruin his good time. Because he's sending me all these videos either to try to, who knows? Maybe it's the other guy sending it in his thing. I don't know. Because I was about to write back something to him, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even know if this is him. It might be his guy getting his phone. Yeah. Who knows, man? I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't give a about that dude's feelings because I don't.
But you like Diego. You're very clear. You really like Diego.
Diego's don't got it. He doesn't have to sell me on it. Emil me. He sent me a video. He goes, Matt, you fucking legend. The way you handle Diego's coach is priceless. And then I'm like, then we had a couple of funny words. And then he sent me the video. I'm bothered. How about this? Well, I think what the one thing that I think a fighter should be concerned about is if your coach is going around wondering why he's getting shit on it. That shit, man. I mean, what you worry about your fighter? That's what you do. You worry about your fighter. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let your fighter do well, then he'll give you a shout out. You get some acknowledgement. What are you? You're going around to the press? You're going around, and don't come up to me like I'm fucking some nerd like Ariel Awani. Go to greet that guy like that. Don't go greeting me like that. I used to do for a living. I didn't go around poking people in the neck. I did the real shit. Don't come at me like don't come at me like that.
Did he come at you aggressively or just going, hey, man, how come you won't?
He changed his tune when I started getting annoyed. He's like, well, you wouldn't even mention my name. And, dude, mention your name, dude. How about this? I accomplished some shit in my life, Jimmy. If I ever go to a table thinking that somebody should know who I am, don't talk to me no more. That means I'm a asshole. And I don't want to be a asshole. All right? So I've done some shit. So in certain circles. I don't know this motherfucker from a hole in the wall. I don't know whatever he's done, I don't know. I don't care to know. But don't assume that I should know you and you don't even say my name. That alone, the conversation was done right at that point.
Yeah.
Because now you're telling me that you're making it about you, and you got a guy fighting in 2 days. I got a guy fighting in 2 days. You come here saying you want some respect? How about if Marab's got a fight coming up and I'm going to a table going, hey man, I heard you talking in an interview and you were saying that about his coach. Get the that. You should be worried about your guy. All right? Now go blow bubbles and climb a rope. Get the fuck out of my way.
Why blow bubbles?
Because he sent me a tape. He sent me a tape of the training, and I made the mistake of watching it. And again, I keep going into this thing. I don't want to shit on it.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Well, the guy's literally blowing bubbles with like a kid blows bubbles?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he's moving around them or popping them. I don't know what he's thinking. Dude, I don't know. You know what I did? Okay. I sparred, I did jiu-jitsu, and I ran hills. Call me old-fashioned. You want to blow bubbles? Blow bubbles.